Welcome to the 163rd installment of Em Alejandro, your number one place for sports, cars, video games, fitness. If you're a man, you're here. Mr. Alejandro's about to tell him.
What you about to tell him, Alejandro?
The New York Knicks played against the Pelicans the other night, and one of their starters didn't make it to the game. It was Derrick Rose. What does this mean going forward for both DRose and the New York Knicks? I cover these tough topics
Tell him, Alejandro!
DJ Drinkers, the other night my Knicks had to go up against the New Orleans Pelicans. We got blown out. The game had me so frustrated. In the third quarter, I walked out my room, went to go get some water. Came back to my room, Carmelo's getting ejected. I'm like, whoa, what is going on? So I just changed the channel. I couldn't deal with it no more. And then, by the way, Kyle Quinn just ended up hacking UNIBROW and getting ejected too. It was awful. However, the level of dysfunction is reaching another level, baby. Because 10 minutes prior to the game, we found out Derrick Rose is not even in the building. He's not even in Madison Square Garden, let alone playing in the game. So we trying to figure out, what's the deal with DRose? Come to find out, he says he had a family emergency, and basically that's why he was not available. Where does this leave both the Knicks and DRose? DRose has 1 year remaining left on his contract, meaning after this season, he will be a free agent, okay? DRose needs to leave a good impression on the New York Knicks and the league in general, because if the Knicks don't re-sign him, technically he's auditioning for other teams. So now we need to know, DRose, what's going on with you, son? In this day and age, in the social media era, at no point in time should you not be showing up to work and not informing your co-workers or your higher-ups, the people you work for, etc., that, hey, I got a family emergency, da-da-da-da-da. You could have handled this via text message. You could have called somebody. The owner probably would have even gave you a jet to go fly to Chicago real quick to handle your family business. So this is a bad look on DRose. Like I said, he's on a contract year. Why would the Knicks entrust this man who makes decisions like this with mad bread? This is a player with a history of injuries. This is a player who has gone on a record of, trying to take care of his body before going out there to inflict pain on his body for his squad. No knock with him, you know what I mean? You gotta take care of your body, but at the same token, when you make a decision like this is a bad look. He's been fined, and also the Knicks in general, we're trying to groom a potential superstar, Kristaps, Porzingis, and this is not good to have in the vicinity around KP. He's a young player, second-year player. You gotta understand, he's looking at this like, wow, whenever DRose doesn't want to work, DRose doesn't show up, and he's looking at StarMelo, who's getting scrutinized heavily these days for lack of hustle, lack of energy, lack of defensive intensity, things of that nature, lack of a drive to really want to win. That's what people are crushing him for these days. A lot of cats feel like DRose may be doing this because as of late he's missed a few fourth quarters. You feel me? The coach just hasn't played him because the coach is trying different lineups, combined with the fact that maybe he wants to send a message, Derrick Rose. Maybe he wants to send a message that he's more important than the team may think that he is, or whatever the case may be. I think this is a bad look for Derrick Rose more than it is the Knicks, and right now the Knicks are in a position of power, DRose. At the end of the day, that's the team that can pay you the most bread. So even if you really do want a contract extension currently, you're not in that position of power, combined with the fact that if you go to another team in the summer, they can't offer you as many years and as much bread as the Knicks can. DRose, get on your A game and act right, son. Come on, stop playing. There you have it, folks. Mr. Alejandro's tough topics in the television. TA Drinkers, DRose is wild. What do you think about my man's DRose just going MIA? And what do you think about my Knicks moving forward for the rest of this season? Y'all know what you gotta do. Tell them in the comments.
Tell him.
Tonight's bow tie is pink and blue. Obama's gone, and here comes part 2. Derrick Rose, where are you? Tune in for more sports, cars, video games, fitness, and all that. Follow at Em Alejandro to hear my immediate reaction to live sports events, or if you want to hear me cover a certain team or topic. Tell them, outro music. Yeah, TA Drinkers, man, my Knicks out here holding L's, and it has me frustrated as a New York sports fan, man. Giants out here holding L's. Did you see what Trey Songz was holding in that Miami picture? He was holding the L. Last night I was watching some ball, by the way. Steph Curry held the L. He got mashed on. I was laughing. Just when he thought it was over, Knicks up 1. Air ball by Porzingis. 7 seconds. Defense. Tranny. We gotta get a stop. Don't add to my misery, please. Are you serious? Not only did the Knicks lose, look at who the hell just hit that shot. That's a no-name bum. That guy not even supposed to be in the league. What is going on?